Liam Coyle, born the 21st of May 1968, is a former Northern Irish footballer. Club career. Coyle made his League of Ireland debut for Finn Harps on the opening day of the 1987-88 League of Ireland First Division season at Buckley Park against EMFA on 13 September 1987. After 3 goals in 9 total appearances, he moved to his hometown club, making his Derry debut alongside Tim Dalton, Kevin Brady, Paul Doolan and Noel Larkin at Finn Park in an Ulster Tire Cup game on 24 July 1988. His first goal came in a friendly against Clyde F.C. on 7 August. Liam Coyle really burst onto the League of Ireland scene during the 1988-89 League of Ireland Premier Division season, scoring a hat-trick against Cove Ramblers on his Derry League debut on 6 November. He was also crowned Young Player of the Year, finished the season as treble winner with Derry, and was capped by Northern Ireland in an end-of-season friendly with Chile, following in the footsteps of his father, Fay Coyle, after starring in a 1989-90 European Cup tie against S.L. Benfica in a league game at Dundalk in September 1989. Coyle sustained a knee injury which turned out to be a condition called osteochondritis dissecans. On doctor's advice, he retired at the end of that season. His testimonial was held against Newcastle United on 8 May 1990 at the Brandywell Stadium. However, Coyle never gave up believing that he wouldn't play again. He made an abortive comeback with Coleraine in September 1990, but lasted just 1 match. Coyle then turned to a faith healer, and in combination with heavy knee strapping, started playing again for Brandywell Harps, where he was spotted by Omagh Town manager Roy Macready. He agreed to sign for Omagh for the 1992-93 Irish League season and made his IFA Premiership debut on 16 August at Carrick Rangers, scoring in a 3-2 win. He had an astounding season, playing more games, 43, than any other player and ending up with a total of 23 goals. When Macready left, new manager Paul Key signed Coyle for another year, but after 1 league game in, he was sold to Derry for £10,000 in August 1993, and soon enough was showing the skills and trickery that had brought him such acclaim as a youngster. Coyle scored on his 100th competitive appearance for Derry in November 1994. He added further FI Cup and League Cup medals to his collection, and was Ireland's Double Player of the Year in 1995. In December 1995, Coyle moved to Glentoran in a £37,000 deal, a record between Irish clubs, although scoring on his debut against Cliftonville F.C. He was unhappy about leaving the Brandywell behind and would later describe it as the low point of his career. He lasted just 6 months at the Oval, picking up an Irish Cup medal, before being allowed to leave. Glens manager Tommy Cassidy put it like this, quote, "Coyle is one of the most skillful Irish players in history. But he had to go. He was missing training and other players were taking note." Coyle returned to Derry City for a combined fee of £42,000. That also included Declan Devine, and immediately helped the Candy Stripes to another League of Ireland title. As the years moved on, Coyle continued to regularly find the net until the injuries began to take their toll. In April 2002, he scored in the final of the FI League Cup, which Derry lost on penalties. However, in October 2002, he scored his only FI Cup final goal in his 5th appearance, as Derry defeated Shamrock Rovers 1-0. His last ever goal for the club proved to be even more important. In December 2003, Derry found themselves in a promotion-relegation playoff with near neighbours Finn Harps. With the game in extra time, it was the 35-year-old Coyle who came off the bench to score the winner and maintain Derry's Premier Division status. In January 2004, following years of playing through the pain barrier, Coyle announced his retirement from playing. He had scored a then-club record 112 goals in almost 400 games for Derry, since overtaken by Mark Farren, and was acclaimed from all quarters as the greatest player in the history. He stayed at the Brandywell as chief scout, and has since made it clear his ambitions to one day manage the club. International career. Like his father, Fay, who also played with Derry, Coyle played internationally for Northern Ireland. He appeared in the green jersey on one occasion against Chile in 1989. Although his pride on that occasion was tempered by a less than welcome reception from some Northern Ireland fans, he has been quoted as saying, while standing for the national anthem, "A section of the supporters were giving me dog's abuse, calling me a provo and shouting, 'Go back to Derry, you Fenian scum.' But I never regretted playing for Northern Ireland." Quote, Honours. League of Ireland Premier Division 2. Derry City. 1988-89. 1996-97. FI Cup. 3. Derry City. 1989. 1995. 2002. League of Ireland Cup. 4. Derry City. 1988-89. 1990-91. 1991-92. 1993-94. IFA Cup. Glentoran. 1995-96. Northwest Senior Cup. Omar Town F.C. 1992-93. Omar Town F.C. Player of the Year. Omar Town F.C. 1992-93. PFAI Players Player of the Year. Derry City 1995. PFAI Young Player of the Year. Derry City 1989. Bibliography. Coyle on Northern Ireland's footballing greats.